Reports are emerging from Zimbabwe's capital, Harare, of unusual military activity sparking widespread speculation of potential political unrest or even a military purge. Tanks and armored vehicles have been seen moving towards strategic points in the city. Eyewitnesses report that the military convoys were first noticed in the early hours of the morning. The sight of tanks moving through the outskirts of Harare has quickly raised alarm bells among both citizens and political analysts. This movement comes against a backdrop of growing tensions within the ruling ZANU-PF party and amid rumors that senior figures within the government and military are being sidelined in quiet but significant purges. At this moment, there has been no official explanation from either the Zimbabwean government or the military high command. State media has remained largely silent on the matter, only fueling speculation and concern. For Zimbabweans, these scenes are deeply unsettling and evoke memories of the events of November 2017, when military vehicles moved into Harare under the cover of darkness, leading to the resignation of longtime leader Robert Mugabe. Many fear history could be on the verge of repeating itself. What is really happening in Harare? The sudden movement of tanks has triggered various theories. Some suggest this could simply be a routine military exercise, although the lack of prior announcement or transparency makes this unlikely. Others believe this might be a show of force intended either to warn potential rivals within the government or to prepare for a broader crackdown. Zimbabwe's politics have long been intertwined with the military. President Emmerson Mnangagwa, who came to power following the ousting of Mugabe, is himself a former intelligence chief with close ties to the armed forces. However, reports from within Zimbabwe suggest that factions within the ruling party may no longer be unified. Internal struggles, accusations of corruption, and whispers of plots against Mnangagwa have been steadily rising in recent months. Additionally, several senior military figures are rumored to be displeased with recent government decisions, particularly those affecting military spending and appointments. Some analysts suggest today's military activity could be linked to these growing tensions. The atmosphere in Harare right now for ordinary Zimbabweans. The atmosphere in Harare today is one of quiet anxiety. While there has been no open conflict or official curfews declared, many shops and businesses have closed early. There is a visible increase in police and military patrols. Residents are sharing updates on social media, though internet access remains stable for now. In the past, internet blackouts have been used as a tool during politically sensitive periods. Authorities have not yet taken this step, but many citizens are preparing for potential disruptions. The streets are quieter than usual. Many people are choosing to stay indoors, waiting to see how the situation unfolds. International response at the time of this report. No official statements have been made by the African Union, the United Nations, or neighboring countries such as South Africa. However, diplomatic sources say regional leaders are monitoring the situation closely. Zimbabwe's political stability is vital not only for its own citizens, but also for the wider Southern African region. Uncertainty in Zimbabwe often leads to increased migration, particularly into South Africa, and can have knock-on effects on trade and security in neighboring countries. The possible scenarios analysts are now considering several possible outcomes. First, this could escalate into a direct confrontation between rival factions within the government or military. Alternatively, this might be a preemptive show of force to discourage any coup attempts or civil unrest. There is also the possibility that President Mnangagwa himself ordered this mobilization as a message to his rivals within both the military and the ruling party that he remains firmly in control. Finally, some believe this could all mount to posturing ahead of upcoming political maneuvers within ZANU-PF. Purges and reshuffles within the party are often preceded by subtle, or not so subtle, military involvement. What happens next? It is difficult to predict how this will develop. What is clear is that tensions are rising in Harare. The government's silence is contributing to growing fear and uncertainty among the population. As always in such situations, It is crucial for citizens to stay informed through verified news sources and avoid spreading unconfirmed rumors on social media. For now, the military movements remain unexplained. But in Zimbabwe's politically charged environment, nothing happens by accident. Final thoughts: Zimbabweans are no strangers to political instability. The events of today may either fade quietly away, or they could mark the start of something far more significant. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and bring you updates as verified information becomes available. If you are watching this from Zimbabwe or following this story from abroad, share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe this is the start of a new political crisis? Or is this simply another display of military power intended to maintain controls? For more updates like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next report. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed.